In my last video regarding Flatbridge, I spoke about the incidents of Flatbridge, and there was many. We can't sort of go through them all because we're talking about a bridge that's been built centuries ago. Now, the reason why I'm doing another video is because there's several bits that I want to discuss in terms of Flatbridge. Now, as you can see, the last information I showed you, which was this information here, and I'll just show it to you quickly, was this statement by Calvin Allen, who's the head of the police traffic division. This was back in 22nd of July 2016, where he stated the Flatbridge in itself is quite okay, which is laughable. No, it's not. When I look at this bridge, I don't see what's quite okay about it. As you can see, a truck is literally slowly negotiating its way across, praying that something crazy don't happen. So when we have a situation like this, where he's saying, Flatbridge is quite okay in itself, persons just need to negotiate the area using their skill and experience from the perspective of how they were taught to drive to negotiate the Flatbridge. I find that statement a cop-out, to be honest, an irresponsible statement, to be honest, because look at the way people have to negotiate this bridge and what they have to go through. Now, if you notice, this bridge has no lights, no street lights, nothing, no guardrails, nothing. And we're going to sort of go into that and show you what I mean. Let's look at this bridge at night, okay? Because you need to understand what's been going on here. So let's look at that, shall we? Now, this is Flatbridge at night. Shout out to See Jamaica. I think they have live camera feeds in Barbican, Half a Tree, here on Flatbridge, and I think there's somewhere else I can't remember. But shout out to them. I didn't give them the shout out in the last video, but as you can see, all their details is there on the screen. So they have a YouTube channel, See Jamaica, so go check them out, subscribe. I think these live feeds are good. But anyway, as you can see from this video, this is Flatbridge at night. This video is streamed in the 24th, which was yesterday. I did this. So as you can look, you can see the 24th of the 5th, 2025. This was being streamed, though this video might be uploaded this evening or tomorrow. So this is a very recent stream, and this is Flatbridge as it is in 2025 as we speak. And you can see there's a street lights on either side, and the middle of the bridge is completely dark. This is not good. This is poorly lit. Now what should have happened is you need guardrails on both sides, and on those guardrails should be lights that illuminate the entire bridge so it's visible. So this thing about guardrail barriers, and when the ridge rises, it would flood and it would damage the bridge. It was gonna, anything that can damage the bridge because of guardrails will damage the bridge anyway. Those big ass bollards or whatever you see there are designed to prevent anything from slamming into the bridge. There's a good 2 feet, 3 feet distance from the bridge itself, the road surface itself, to the tip of that thing that will guide and make stuff meander around and underneath. So that's a lame ass argument. The only thing is, imagine if the river is risen and it's really flooded, you won't be able to see what's going on here because the bridge will be completely covered. Now if you notice, it's gotten light because what I decided to do is make this video because remember, this See Jamaica is a 24-hour live stream, so I had to go back and watch it from when it was night. And now you can see daybreak is coming. If you notice, the time has changed. It's now 5:10. So this is 5 a.m. in the morning. Okay. So, it's just coming light. If I jump forward a little bit, you will see that it's, what's that time now? 5:11. Let's just jump forward. Now it's brighter and it's now 5:21. 5:21, and it's brightened up a little bit, but it's still dusky, but it's still fairly bright. You can see people are driving across the bridge a bit more faster compared to when it's down here. People are not driving across the bridge as fast. You see, they're a bit slower because it's poorly lit. See how slow they're driving? It's poorly lit, and even with their lights, they're not taking any chances. But we got Calvin Allen sitting up there, so the bridge in itself is quite okay, as you can see from the statement that he did over here, which is crazy. So anyway, let's just jump forward to when it's lit and you can see cars are going across it a little bit faster. Some people are scared of this bridge like hell. I don't blame them. Even the lorry, this lorry doesn't have any container on the back or trailer on the back, but you know, it's easier to see. But poorly lit is a problem. And ooh, he went too far over to that left hand side. Wow, he almost drove in the river. Let's just look at that again. That guy that just flew across in his was it a white van or whatever? He flew around that corner really fast. And this is one of the reasons why people are meeting into accidents. You need to slow down. But having said all of that, look at that. Wow, that's really near the edge. But having said all of that, you don't need to drive that much on the far side. Drive in the middle of the bridge, because only one, vehicle can pass on the bridge at any one time anyway. So use the middle of the bridge to the best of your ability. Don't know why people are driving on the edges. Only the big lorries have to do that. But then if you go more, you can see it's getting brighter. You can start to see the greenness of the leaves now. Traffic is, is later on in the day, 6 a.m. almost 7. So what I'm trying to show you is when it's nighttime, it's very dangerous to drive across this bridge. And even in the daytime, a lot of, traffic, is built up on this bridge as well, especially when the lights, because people are trying to break the lights. If you notice, there's a light system. So when it's busy and the bridge is blank, it's blank because on one side where that truck is just exiting the bridge, they're going towards Bog Walk and Linstead and places like that. Now the opposite direction is going towards Kingston. Right now this traffic, as you can see, is going towards Bog Walk. Those who want to go to Ocharias and stuff like that, that's the direction you drive. So this traffic is coming from the Kingston direction, if you like, going towards Ochi, Bog Walk, Linstead, that kind of situation. So yeah, it's one of those things where I think this bridge is obsolete, to be honest. And successive governments has kicked the can down the road. None of them is interested in either completely overhauling and updating this bridge or basically just replace this bridge. I mean, this bridge is unnecessary. When this bridge was built back in the slavery days or after slavery, I don't know when this bridge was built, but this bridge is, as far as I understand it, is centuries old. The mistake they made is to make a bridge here and a bridge further down, which I'll show you on a map. If not in this video, I'll probably do it in another video, where the bridge is just basically in a situation where this bridge was completely unnecessary. So you know what, I'm just going to put that in another video, okay? But that's all I want to say about this. Most dangerous bridge in Jamaica. No protection whatsoever, nothing. But the bridge itself is quite okay. Look at that, that's crazy. Let's just stop this here, bro. I've had enough, I'm done.